Yeah, girl. Thank you.
Excited to be here. Thank you for sharing this ride with me. How many of you have looked at someone and said, you know what? That person is just so lucky. They've got it all. If I just had a little bit of what they had, I could be where I need to be in life. Anybody? Okay. Well, in my family, that was me. I'm the only child, father a doctor, mother a pharmacist, a doting grandmother who was always there for me. No hand-me-downs, best gifts at Christmas, I didn't have to share. That was the best part. Piano lessons, you can't not have that. Amazing parents who were loved and respected by everyone. Then at the age of 9, for reasons I still don't know, my parents decided to get a divorce, leaving me at home with my mother and my grandmother, who I loved, but who I really wanted to be with was my father. My father and I shared a connection, like many of us have spoken about, that few shared in my family. And we had conversations. I could play chess with him when he wasn't on duty. Being just like him, I didn't have to pretend around him. I could be just who I was, and it was okay. And the hugs and kisses that my mom didn't know how to give me. Then at the age of 14, that escape was gone. He was gone. He died at the age of 48. Then, of course, the rest of the family went on hyper mode, taking care of me, Diana, this, Diana, that. I had no control over my life. Everyone made decisions for me, did everything for me. I had no control over what my life was going to be like. I got married for the first time, not knowing how to cook, okay? Oh my God, la niña se va a quemar, which means, well, watch it, she's going to get burned. Making it really difficult to navigate through the rest of my life. I went to pharmacy school because my mother's boss was the dean, not on merit, because he thought, oh my God, she must be as wonderful as her mom. I was nothing like my mom. My mom had a perfectly structured life. There was no it was only white or black, right or wrong. There was no gray at all. She was perfect. Everyone at work loved her. She was always on time, always did what she was told. She was a best friend. She was an exemplary daughter and a take care of everything mother. I was nothing like her. I was totally the opposite. I felt like I didn't know what to do. Unable to make intelligent decisions, I made all the wrong choices. All of them. You name it, I did it. Lying, cheating, shoplifting, speeding, tickets. I got arrested for driving with a suspended license with my kids in the back of the seat. Mind you, my husband was next to me, who could drive, who had a license. I was embarrassed when I was at Publix and I was escorted into the side room. Little corner room, and asked to empty my bag because I didn't have the money. It wasn't until my father died that I realized that my mother was manic depressive. She was bipolar. My grandfather, her father, had committed suicide. And it was all hush-hush. It was all, you don't talk about mental illnesses in public. That's taboo. My rebellion, them not knowing what to do with me was all swept under the rug because it didn't fit that perfect picture, the perfect family that every one of us knows someone like that. It's all perfect, everything's fine. I was hurt, embarrassed, unhappy. I didn't know what to do with my life. Just a moment. trying to fit a perfect role, trying to be perfect didn't work for me. It didn't. I spent lots of money on academies, on programs, investment mostly. They didn't work. But every time I looked at my kids, I said, I can't fail, I can't fail, I can't fail, I have to do this. I kept trucking. And I'm very proud to say that I don't regret any of the choices I've made up until now because I am where I need to be today. I am part of 2 wonderful organizations who have taught me that it's okay not to be perfect, that no one in their lives has a perfect life, no matter how much we want people to believe that. I got really good at wearing that mask, and very few people could read past it because I didn't let them in. What I really want for the world is the same thing I want for myself, for my children, and everyone else in this room. To be comfortable in your own skin, to accept who you are and love yourself regardless of what your history, your past, or your family is or is not. You have to love yourself for who you are. That is why I created Memories in a Mansion that collaborates with Being Your Essence. Together they work, providing a beautiful venue where life events occur of any type, corporate events, life events, any event. The mansion is donated so that we can have the girls in their youth, after they graduate high school, be it college, be it women in this group, regardless of age, who need help in finding what their goals are in life and where they need to be. The events are what sponsor the women so that they don't have to pay, and if they do have to pay, it's very little, so that they can reach their goals in life and be happy with who they are and not have an enormous amount of student loans, not have to worry about debt, but able to find their voice and their power and not have to worry about having to fit in. That is my goal for myself, my children, and all women and all men, to just be happy with who they are and accept their lives regardless of what happens. So we would love you. We would love you to please visit memoriesinthemansion.com or Being Your Essence and discover all the different possibilities how you could join us. Thank you.
Let's hear it for Diana.